Sajid Javid tore into Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn for letting British people down with his response to the attack allegedly carried out by Russia in Salisbury on March 4. Mr Corbyn was heavily criticised in the aftermath of the Salisbury attack when he refused to follow PM Theresa May in explicitly condemning Russia for the poisoning, suggesting there was a possibility that a third party could have carried out the attack. The frontbencher told the Andrew Marr Show, "There is no doubt when it comes to this issue with Russia that we are having this very serious issue, that Jeremy Corbyn has let the British people down. There is no question about that." YouTube BBCRussia attack. Sajid Javid said there was no doubt Corbyn let the country down with his response earlier this week. Mr Corbyn accused Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson of exaggeration over evidence that Moscow was to blame for the Salisbury poisoning after Mr Johnson admitted the source of the Novichok nerve agent believed to have been used in the March 4 attack hadn't been determined. But Mr Johnson hit back at the Labour leader, describing him as the Kremlin's useful idiot, and was backhandedly helping Russian propaganda with his failure to back the Prime Minister's actions against Russia. Writing in the Sunday Times, the Foreign Minister said, "There is only one thing that gives the Kremlin suckers and lends false credibility to its propaganda onslaught. That is when politicians from the targeted countries join in. Sadly, I am driven to the conclusion Jeremy Corbyn has joined this effort. There is no doubt that Jeremy Corbyn has let the British people down." Sajid Javid, a spokesperson for the Labour Party, responded to Mr Johnson's article, saying, "Jeremy Corbyn has repeatedly said the evidence points to Russia being responsible, directly or indirectly, and that the Russian authorities must be held to account on the basis of evidence. Mr Johnson has made a fool of himself and undermined the government by seriously misrepresenting what he was told by Porton-Down chemical weapons experts. These ridiculous insults won't distract attention from the fact that he has clearly misled the public over vital issues of national security. Mr Skripal and his daughter were allegedly targeted while dining out in Salisbury and then slipped into a coma. Against all odds, the pair is no longer in a critical condition after the attack and are on the road to recovery.